The letter states that any school enforcing policies that force female students to share private facilities with biological males is unlawful, and that it denies girls equal educational opportunities.
It's about all of the facilities, your girls' locker room, your girls' restroom. Males should not be accessing those facilities.
Derek A. Stryker, chief legal counsel for the Montana Family Foundation, says the Biden administration expanded the definition of gender identity by including transgender women. President Trump issued an executive order earlier this year reversing that guidance and reinstating the original intent of the 1972 educational amendments protecting girls and women, and committing to withholding federal funding from school districts who don't comply.
It's just really about equality for girls and to ensure that girls aren't discriminated against in those educational and athletic opportunities.
But some say not allowing biological males or transgender females into girls' restrooms is a safety issue.
It is not safe for example, a trans woman to use a men's restroom.
Marcus Fry is the board president for 406 Pride and says transgender make up 1% of the population and there are no safety or privacy issues.
Most of these facilities are bathrooms where you have privacy. You have your individual stalls, you have your individual shower compartments.
We contacted a few school districts, but no one would go on camera. One district did say that it put in a unisex restroom. Another said there seems to be a discrepancy between federal and state law. However, the Montana Attorney General says the law is clear.
There's nothing in Title IX, in that piece of federal legislation and now federal law, that says anything about transgender.
ACLU Montana also declined an on-camera interview, but its attorney did say on the phone, "We don't believe Title IX bans transgender from women's sports." But Brian Michelotti, executive director of the Montana High School Sports Association, disagrees. He does say there have been no issues in high school sports in Montana, and the MHSA board policy is to follow state law.
We only allow them to participate at the gender that they were born with.
And A. Stryker says the Montana Family Foundation will monitor school policies statewide.
Our genuine belief is that all the school districts in Montana are going to comply with Title IX.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.